यमुना तीरा वनचारी। यमुना तीरा वनचारी। राधा माधव कुंज बिहारी। गोपी जना वल्लभ गिरिवरधारी। यशोदानंदन व्रज जनरंजन। यमुना तीरा वनचारी। यमुना तीरा वनचारी। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्ण। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे। Radha Nilmada Radha Nilmada Radha Nilmada Sri Radhe Gauranitai 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 Sri Sri Gauranitai Jai Prabhupada Jai Prabhupada Jai Prabhupada Jai Srila Prabhupada Jai Gurudev Jai Gurudev Jai Gurudev Jai Jai Gurudev जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य अष्टोत्तर शतस्य श्रीमद् डिवाइन ग्रेस अभय चरणारविंद भक्ति वेदांत स्वामी शिल प्रभुपाद की जय जय ओम विष्णुपाद परमहंस परिव्राजकाचार्य अष्टोत्तर शतस्य श्रीमद् डिवाइन ग्रेस भक्ति सिद्धांत सरस्वती ठाकुर गोस्वामी महाराज शिल प्रभुपाद की जय अनंत कोटि वैष्णव वृंद की जय नामाचार्य शिल हरिदास ठाकुर की जय ग्रंथराज श्रीमद् भागवतम की जय समवेद गौर भक्तविंद की जय निताय गौर प्रेमानंदे ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय ओम नमो भगवते वासुदेवाय नारायणं नमस्कृत्य नरं चैव नरोत्तमं देवीं सरस्वतीं व्यासं ततो जयमुदीरयेत् नष्टप्रायेष भद्रेषु नित्यं भागवत सेवया भगवत्युत्तमश्लोके भक्तिर्भवति नैष्टिकी कृष्णाय वासुदेवाय देवकीनन्दनाय च नन्दगोपकुमाराय गोविन्दाय नमो नमः हिंदी कन्नड़ हिंदी इंग्लिश 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 ಎಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಬರ್ತಾ Reading from Srimad Bhagavatam, Canto 2, Chapter 8, Text number 27. Suta Uvacha स उपामन्त्रितो राज्ञा कथायाम् इति सत्पतेः ब्रह्मरातो वृषं प्रीतो विष्णुरातेन संसदि Sutta uvacha स उपमन्त्रितो राज्ञा कथायामिति सत्पतेः ब्रह्मरातो इति ब्रह्मरातो वृषं प्रीतो विष्णुरातेन संसदि सुत उवाच स उपमन्त्रितो राज्ञा कथायामिति सत्पतेः ब्रह्मरातो वृषं प्रीतो विष्णुरातेन संसदि सुत उवाच स उपमन्त्रितो राज्ञा कथायामिति सत्पतेः ब्रह्मरातो वृषं प्रीतो विष्णुरातेन संसदि सूत उवाच स उपमन्त्रितो राज्ञा कथायामिति सत्पतेः ब्रह्मरातो वृषं प्रीतो विष्णुरातेन संसदि स उपमन्त्रितो राज्ञा कथायामिति सत्पतेः मातो वितं प्रीतो. We'll have in English today, okay? Kannada ಬರಲ್ಲವ್ರಿ. English, okay? Sutah Uvacha. Srila Suta Goswami said, Saha, he, Shukdev Goswami, Upamantritaha, thus being inquired, Ragya, by the king, Kathayam, in the topics, Iti, thus, Tatpatehe, of the highest truth, Brahmarataha, Shukdev Goswami, Brisham, very much, Pritaha, pleased, Vishnuratena, by Maharaj Parikshit, Samsadi, in the meeting. Suta Goswami said, translation and purport by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, Srila Prabhupada ki Jai. Suta Goswami said, thus, Shukdev Goswami, being invited by Maharaj Parikshit to speak on topics of the Lord Sri Krishna with the devotees, was very much pleased. Srimad Bhagavatam can be legitimately discussed only among the devotees of the Lord, as the Bhagavad Gita was authoritatively discussed between Lord Krishna and Arjuna, the Lord and the devotee respectively. Similarly, Srimad Bhagavatam, which is the postgraduate study of the Bhagavad Gita, can, can also be discussed between the scholars and devotees like Shukdev Goswami and Maharaj Parikshit. Otherwise, the real taste of the nectar cannot be relished. Shukdev Goswami was pleased with Maharaj Parikshit because he was not at all tired of hearing the topics of the Lord and was more and more anxious to hear them on and on with interest. Foolish interpreters unnecessarily tackle the Bhagavad Gita and Srimad Bhagavatam when they have no access to subject matter. There is no use in non devotees meddling with the two topmost Vedic literatures, and therefore Shankaracharya did not touch Srimad Bhagavatam for commentation. In his commentation on the Bhagavad Gita, Sripad Shankaracharya accepted Lord Krishna as the Supreme Personality of Godhead, but later on he commented from the impersonalist view. But being conscious of his position, he did not comment on the Srimad Bhagavatam. ॐ अज्ञानतिमिरान्धस्य ज्ञानाञ्जनशलाकया चक्षुरुन्मिलितं येन तस्मै श्रीगुरुवे नमः। श्रीचैतन्यमनोभीष्टं स्थापितं येन भूतले स्वयं रूपा कदा मह्यं ददाति स्वपदान्तिकं वन्देऽहं श्रीगुरोः श्रीयुतापदकमलं श्रीगुरून् वैष्णवांश्च श्रीरूपं सागरजातं सगणरघुनाथान्वितं तं सजीवं साद्वैतं सावधूतं परिजनसहितं कृष्णचैतन्यदेवं श्रीराधा कृष्णपादान् सगणललिता श्रीविशाखामितांश्च नमा ॐ विष्णुपादाय कृष्णप्रेष्ठाय भूतले श्रीमते भक्तिवेदान्तस्वामिन् इति नामिने नमस्ते सारस्वते देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पाश्चात्यदेशतारिणे नमो महावदान्याय कृष्णप्रेमप्रदायते कृष्णाय कृष्णचैतन्यनाम्ने गौरत्विषे नमः। हे कृष्णा करुणा सिन्धु दीनबन्धु जगत्पते गोपेश गोपिकान्त राधाकान्त नमोऽस्तुते तप्त कांचन गौरांगी राधे वृंदावनेश्वरी वृषभानुसुते देवी प्रणमामि हरिप्रिये वाञ्छाकल्पतरुभ्यश्च कृपा सिन्धुभ्यैव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः। जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभो नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर श्रीवासादि गौर भक्तवृंद हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे राम 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 हरे 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 कृष्णा 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 हरे राम 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 हरे हरे। Which language I have to speak? Same Kannada? Hmm. His mother don't know English. You don't know Kannada. Should I Kannada also because that mother. ಹಿಂದಿ 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 ಬರ್ತದ ಅವರಿಗೆ ನಡೀತದ ಹಾ you ಕನ್ನಡ you don't understand understand little bit hmm. ಕನ್ನಡ he knows more than what I speak but I'll speak in Kannada huh? Okay. In advance then hmm. Srila Sukadeva Goswami, I read purport, whatever I was reading in English. Srila Sukadeva Goswami was protected by Lord Krishna by Brahma Vaivarta Purana, and therefore he is known as Brahmarat. And Sriman Parikshit Maharaj was protected by Vishnu, and thus he is known as Vishnurat. As devotees of the Lord, they are always protected by the Lord. It is clear also in this connection that a Vishnurat should hear Srimad Bhagavatam from Brahmarat, and no one else can, because others misrepresent the transcendental knowledge and thus spoil one's valuable time. Now I have decided to speak English, so I'll speak English only. Next time on Kannada. Okay. Next time you adjust. Sorry. So um, we were hearing some story on rowing the wind. Last time we were having book reading. That time we were hearing. Uh, there was a potato and a brinjal. Huh. There was a servant and there was a master. This story Bhaktisiddhanta Thakur speaks. Master says, potato, very nice vegetable. And the servant says, why potato is nice vegetable? The master says, it is very delicious and very wholesome. And servant says, yes, yes, yes. This is very, very wonderful vegetable. It can be put in sabji, it can put in dal, it can be put in chutney, it can be put in rice, it can be make a pickle, can fry it, can make it in chips. Anything you can do with potato. Very good, very good. And master says, but potato is not much good because it um, agitates uh, and it causes problems. The servant says, yes, yes, yes. Potato is not good. It is passionate, very hot. Uh, it causes so much diseases, cholera, dysentery, diabetes. If you eat more, you'll get diabetes. Uh, uh, this is cause of obesity and cause of cholesterol. Nowadays, people potato chips they eat, and so it is not very good. Hence, what about brinjal? Brinjal is master says very good vegetable, very nice vegetable. Then servant says, oh yes, yes, very nice. Because only two pieces of brinjal, if you just fry it and eat, is equal to butter. No, why you require butter? It is like that. Very tasty. Uh, the master says, brinjal, but it is not good, not much healthy. Any nutritional value is not there. The servants, yes, yes, that's why it's called as began, begun. No guna in that began. So bacon has no any nutrition. Medical, if you see, no proteins, no vitamins, no carbohydrates, no minerals. Bacon only roughage. खाया वो निकलने बाहर निकलता है उतना ही. हाँ, bacon. And it causes allergy and skin problems will come. Uh, mm, and it is considered as bad luck. So if you eat, you'll get bad luck. So don't eat more. Then master says, whatever I'm saying, you are saying same thing. Huh? You don't have any your own opinion. I say yeah, good. Then you're saying good. If I say bad, you're saying bad. What is this? Yes, sir. What I should do? Potato is there. Brinjal is there. But neither I am the servant of potato. Neither I am the servant of brinjal. I am a servant of you. You are paying me money. So I should say whatever you say. Shri Radha Nirmada Bhavan. What are you give? Whatever you say, I should say yes because you are paying me money. Ah, so this is what is the lesson? One should not perform devotional service for money. That is not considered the pure devotional service. Nowadays, there are so many speakers on Bhagavatam. They charge money for that. I attended one satsanga before coming to ISKCON. That for, had 7 days sapta. 1 lakh rupees he charged. I am saying 25, 20 years, 15 years back. That is, uh, I was not knowing. It was not ISKCON, outside person. So like that, the speaker, not only speaker, oh, any service, devotional service, it should be free. It should be done without any motive, ulterior motive. That is pure consider. Uh, that can only bring the result what you're looking for, the get reading of miseries of life uh, and attain the Krishna prema that will come. So here in this section today, Shukdev Goswami is ideal speaker, uh, and Uh, because the qualifications of a speaker are mentioned in Bhagavatam. One should be knower of all the Purana, Itihasas, and he should heard from his authority. Um, he should uh, know the philosophy behind this. Yattattvam saumya tatsarvam tattvatas anugrahat. Because by mercy of the previous Guru Acharyas, they have that anugraha, they have understood the tattva. So that's why he's saying Guru Bruya Snigdasya Shishyasya. So one should be Snigda, one should submissive to Guru and hear from him, and then only mm, um, Guravo Guyam Apyuta. One can transfer the confidential knowledge imparted through parampara system. So Sukadeva Goswami was like that, and the Suta Goswami was also like that. Mm. They were conversant with physical and metaphysical knowledge also. Huh? Paramanu Vedo Vido Paravara Vido Viduhu. This. Yani Veda Vidam Shreshto Bhagavan Badarayanaha Anyecha Munaya Suta Paravara Vido Viduhu. They know internal and external uh, manifestations of energy, everything, detail. So this is the qualification for speaking Bhagavatam. And here Parikshit Maharaj is also receiving it with a very wholehearted. The actually one who speaks on Krishna Katha, it is mentioned that it not be spoken everywhere anything. So if one is not austere, if one is having no devotion, mm, and one has no service attitude, or one is envious, one should not speak this Krishna Katha. So first thing is mentioning Bhagavad Gita Krishna telling that one should at least be austere. Austerity is not means for us austerity four relative principles. Uh, if not that is not there, it is highest expected means for hearing Bhagavad Gita like that. At least one should have devotion. No devotion also not there. We are still unknown. The knowledge is known, not known for us. Devotion is highest. Uh, so we were having this Bhakti Vignan Maharaj Katha section. There's a whole Bhakti is topmost literature, topmost essence he was speaking on. Mm. Uh, all the Vedic literature says the same thing. Devotion is topmost. This should be brought by the speaker uh, in his speech. If someone says something else is better than bhakti, then Lord is saying that person is beating me with stick. Hmm. So, so the I'm speaking about the person who is hearing. We should have some devotion. If devotion is not there, at least service attitude should be there. Uh, but at least if service attitude is not there, at least one should have no envy. It is expected that one should not blaspheme in front of the Lord to any other devotee or Lord himself. Why Vedic culture? Some people were restricted to enter temple because they blaspheme openly Lord. They scold Lord in front of him. Then that's why the restriction was there. So idante na tapaskaya na bhaktaya kadachana na cha shushushave chayam mam abhyasuyati. So these are all things required. But Prabhupada says if we are speaking public programs, We don't know who is devotee, who is austere, who is having service at. Still we do it because someone may have some interest somewhere. For that person we speak so that he may come closer to God. Huh. So I went to recently RSS program. 1.5 hours he spoke. What is freedom? What is Indian history? Why Vande Mataram? Something he speak. 1.5 hour he spoke, and later 5 minutes he asked me to do kirtan. 5:45, 5:50 I went. It was 6 o'clock. You should end kirtan, and 6 o'clock another. No, sir, I should speak something about what is kirtan, what is holy name. At least I should have. Uh, no, no. I should tell you today is Ra, Ramanavami. Is there? You're celebrating Ramachandra's Ayodhya Mandira celebration. You're celebrating Varshikotsava. Should know what is Ramachandra and what is Ayodhya and what is this celebration. I should. No, no. For that we have already arranged for some people. You just do kirtan and come. So I did 5 minutes speech in that. 5 minutes before kirtan, I spoke essence of what is Harinam, what is Ramachandra, and what is Ayodhya, and what is Ramaraja. In 5 minutes I spoke. 5 minutes I did kirtan and came. So people make these programs, and because I'm government, I was working in government as a medical officer. I know these are all only obligation for them. You have to make like these programs and call people and make speeches. Uh, uh, Neither the authorities are interested, neither the listeners are interested in this thing because that is authority is from government. They have come order, so they have to do it. So I thought nobody is interested. Then they are interested only to hear from me. So I spoke. Everybody very applause they did. At least 5 minutes only I spoke. So like that, audience will not be there always open to hear us. But at least we should see someone who is having little devotion. We nurture them. This is I am speaking about outside public program. There's no question in temple. Whoever comes to temple, they'll naturally be at least at least they will not be envious of Lord. So there is no problem in temple preaching. Everybody who comes, we have a little faith at least. Uh, the faith, Bhakti Vignan Maharaj, we were hearing, he was telling stages. One should have faith in Shastra Artha, then that will give inspiration to follow. Then before that, one should have respect. Then the faith in the Shastra Artha, that will give inspiration to follow. And then that will remove all the doubts. Then the person starts performing sadhana, and that will achieve the goal of life. So there are stages of devotion. So, uh, so qualification for hearing, at least one should have these things, four things. Uh, because Krishna conscious uh, speeches can remove all the misgivings in the heart. The Parikshit Maharaj is saying, because I'm hearing your Krishna Katha, I am having no thirst, no hunger, uh, because I'm drinking the nectar. So that effect to come, the speaker should be like that, then the speaker should be in this way. Then that effect will come. Otherwise, um, it is just only licking the bottle. Radheshyam Prabhu mentions that in that Prabodhini, Jnana Prabodhini I was reading yesterday. He says, after hearing this Bhagavad Gita course, one should understand the goal of life and should get the determination to follow it and achieve the goal of life. That should be the result of following this Bhagavad Gita course. Uh, 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 Otherwise, it is only what? Uh, licking the honey bottle externally. It will not give uh, any expected result. So here, Brahma also will speak same thing uh, regarding. Just forgot where it is meant. Okay, but many other places also the glories of hearing Krishna Katha are mentioned. Uh, even Yamaraj says, "Tan anavadhyam asato vimukhan, tan ana yadvam asato vimukhan mukunda, padaravinda makaranda rasad ajasram." Hmm. Padaravinda makaranda rasad ajasram. The one who is averse to the lotus feet, the honey coming from lotus feet, that person only you bring to me. Nishkinchanai paramhamsa kulair asangair justad grihe niraya vartmani baddha trishtan. The path leading to hell, who are attached to life, that kind of person you bring, but don't bring those persons who are attached to Krishna, Krishna Katha, Krishna's lotus feet. Uh, because they are tasting the uh, Krishna, that nectar they're tasting, that can remove the distress of material life. Krishnangri Padma Madulin Punar Visrishta Maya Guneshu Ramati Vrijina Vaheshu. He says, one may be already renounced. Punar Visrishta Maya Guneshu Ramate Vrijina Vaheshu. Uh, But still Maya can bring more distress to him even if one is renounced. If he's not having Krishna Angri Padma Madhulin, he no taste for that. That's like Vishya Vinivartante Niraharasya Dehena. Again he will get back. Anyastu Kama Hata Atma Raja Pramastum Iheta Karma Yata Eva Raja Punasyat. He said, uh, sinful infatuation of heart, that Atma Raja, he is saying, that again that lust will come back unless we deeply dive in this rasa is not there means that rasa will come like that. This is what Yamaraj says to his servants. So the glories of Krishna Katha will only be produced effective only when the speaker is having qualification. Of course I am not having that qualification, although, but we are trying to understand what is uh, ideal required. Brahma also prays something similar thing. If one Prabhupada in the purport is mentioning Shankaracharya did not comment on Bhagavatam because material outlook cannot understand what is this two literatures Bhagavad Gita, Bhagavatam. They can comment on Bhagavad Gita, first initially accepting Krishna as Supreme Lord, but later in impersonally he presented. But Bhagavatam he did not touch only for Shankaracharya. Because material outlook you cannot understand only uh, this literature. So Brahma says like that. It's like ತೌಡು ಕುಟ್ಟೋದು ಅಂತಾರೆ ಕನ್ನಡದಲ್ಲಿ. That husk is there. If you beat that husk, what is the use of nothing rice is going to come. श्रेया श्रुतिम भक्ति मुदस्यते विभो क्लिश्यन्ति ये केवल बोधलब्धये क्लिश्यन्ति only you will get misery. uh, uh, तेषाम् असौ क्लेशल एव शिष्यते नान्यद्यथा स्थूल तुषावगातिनां स्थूल तुषावगातिनां andre beating the empty husk on that. So if you remove bhakti from the Vedic literature and speak so many things, it's like beating the husk. Uh, Brahma is speaking. So one should try to understand. It's a it is a importance. From our side, we should try as far as possible. We are not ideal speakers or ideal hearers, uh, but to the extent we try, our best to present parampara, represent parampara to the extent that the effect might be there. Mm. Prahlad Maharaj also says, as much as I can, my mind goes, I will try to glorify you. Mm. He says, mm, Yathaditi, Yathamati, Yathaditi, ah, Yatha. So whatever extent it goes, is glorifies. Uh, so we had very nice question and answer session. I want to just, because here is question and answers is happening here. Parikshit Maharaj asking questions, and this Shukdev Goswami was pleased to hear the questions and the answer. Uh, uh, Actually, here Bhagavatam says one spiritual master is not obliged to answer all our questions. I asked 10 questions, so you answer 10 questions. It is not like that. He's independent. But still, here Shukdev Goswami answers all the questions, every detail, every question he answers. So realized souls, uh, they understand how on the transcendental platform they'll answer the material problems. Mm. This is not uh, personal realization does not mean one should not of vanity attempt to show one's own learning by trying to surpass previous acharya. Original purpose of text should be maintained. No obscure meaning should be screwed, yet should be presented in interesting manner for understanding of audience. This is called realization, is what Prabhupada says. But they are expert in answering and uh, mm, uh, convincing the audience. That's why uh, Yenatma suprasidati. The heart is fully satisfied. Uh, so that, like that. Some example I wanted to show. Uh, Even we attended Tukaram, which is our Belgaum Rath Yatra. We went there. Our mm, what is his name? Vrindavan Prabhu was also speaking. He was saying that Tukaram Maharaj also presented message as it is everywhere. He did not spoke for farmer some message and Shivaji Maharaj one message. He spoke same thing to both of them. That's why he is appreciated and glorified. Mm. Mm. So he was quoting from Abhanga. I don't remember what in Marathi. For everything, he was quoting Abhanga. How Tukaram Maharaj is speaking the same thing to everyone, equal in uh, his speech to everyone. He was speaking on child marriage, uh, yeah, how it very good scientific. It can prevent so many problems in the modern societies now. Child marriages are there, then boyfriend girlfriend will not be there. The nature boyfriend girlfriend is there. That indicates that the child marriage is scientific. I was telling. So he was quoting from New Vrindavan community there, how 9 husbands, one wife had, one person, one Mataji had 9 husbands. Uh, and they were telling, this son is ours, uh, this son is theirs, and these two are uh, like that. Something he was telling. I understand. Yeah. These two children are theirs. These children is theirs, and these two children are ours. Means there's so many cross connections like that, and that considered normal. So we are na child marriages. The mind of the woman will be attached to the person who satisfies at that age. Then she'll be obliged to serve her whole life dedicatedly. There's no question of another look, any other places only. So like that he was mentioning. So we have to present the as far as possible in our society what we can do. Nowadays this is not acceptable, but whatever rules and regulations we if we follow as it is, it has so more scientific benefit he was mentioning. This is what pure hearing and pure questioning happens. Just two three questions I we note down what Bhakti Vignan Maharaj was speaking in the that class. It will be very nice to answer. I wrote down very fastly. One question was asked, like, mm, like, can conditioning come back? Maharaj said, yes, if not practiced seriously. He was telling him erase option, the recycle bin, the files are already there. Again, it will come back. Yeah. Yes. I related this to that one practices that what is that? Uh, Two types of um, anartha will go by bhajana kriya. Two types of anartha. What is it? Four types of mm, anarthas are there. Out of them, sukrutokta, dushkrutokta. These two are gone by enthusiastic practice. So conditioning will go only by enthusiastic bhajana kriya. That I related this. Yoga and other methods of preaching, Maharaj said, form is good. Form can be changed, but method should not change. Hmm? Any other ways of invention of preaching? Maharaj was asked question. Maharaj answered, form can be changed. Message should not change. There are so many gurus, Diksha Guru, Shiksha Guru, Vartma Pradakshaka Guru, whom we should follow. Maharaj said, whom we get inspired and who feel connected, we should follow. What about Varnashrama? Very good, but should be subservient to pure bhakti. It should not supersede. Astrology, Prabhupada consulted astrology, can be consulted, but should not supersede devotion. Today, time is not, Amavasya is there, so I will not chant. This should not happen. Uh, Today is eclipse, so I will not chant. It's not like that. Otherwise, for name giving ceremony, they take astrology. For Prabhupada also did not do some certain things certain time. What about Bhishma Panchak, Chaturmasya, Adhik Masya? It can be done if advancing in pure devotional service is the goal. Otherwise, one should, if have developing faithlessness in devotional service, means in the bracket, only to remove sins, that should not be done like that. He was telling. Offenses are serious. Why? They're saying because they're on transcendental platform as bhakti. So direct obstruction to bhakti can happen. It will cover bhakti for many lifetimes. So that's why it is more serious. Like this very nice, good session, question and answers happened. Huh? So many big things he spoke. So genuinely interested, we have the enthusiasm like Parishit Maharaj are there. Then speaker like Shukdev Goswami. Then that can ignite fire of devotion. Thank you very much. Prabhupada ki jai. Any comments, questions? Anything? Brahmarat means Krishna's devotee, protected by Krishna. Vishnu Rat means protected by Vishnu. So in Brahma Vaivarta Purana it is mentioned Shukadeva Goswami was protected by Krishna. That's why he's called as Brahmarat. Means he's uh, always Krishna conscious. He's protected by Krishna. Uh, huh? He will not be affected by Maya. Uh, that's why he came out. Otherwise, he'd have been in the womb only. Yeah. So Brahma means here Krishna. Mm, mm. So here Prabhupada mentioning Brahma Rat should speak to Vishnu Rat. Then that like ideal combination. Mm. Yeah. Yeah. Rati. So attached to Brahma. Vishnu Rat attached to Vishnu. Yes, bro. Clear? Mm. Thank you very much. Shri Prabhupada ki jai. Gaur Bhaktivinoda ki jai. Kindly tolerate whatever misgivings are there. Let me try to speak purely and represent Parampara. Whatever I said, let me apply in my life or pray to